Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my dear students, to our English period for grade 7, Unit 2, Lesson 1, page 9. The title of this unit is Sports and Activities. Look at these pictures and try to mention some sports and activities. What sports can you see in these pictures? Cave diving, basketball, tennis, running, exercising. Okay, but what about cave diving? Do you think that cave diving is dangerous? Cave diving means diving under the sea in dark caves. How is it dangerous? How is it dangerous? It's very dangerous because the cave is quite dark. The cave is quite dark. Let's study our new vocabulary in this lesson. The first word is quite. The place is quite dark. Repeat after me. Quite, quite, quite. The word quite, it means completely, completely. You will need equipment for cave diving, like oxygen tank, black suit, mask, slippers. These are equipment for cave diving. Repeat after me. Equipment, equipment, equipment. Now, my dear students, let's move to our students' book, page 9, to start our exercises. Exercise number 1 before you read. Name the water activities in these pictures. Now, look at the pictures and try to name the water activities and decide which one do you like to practice and why. The first picture, look here. What is this water activity? It's swimming, that's right, bravo. The next one, scuba diving, that's right. Look at the picture. What water activity can you see in this picture? It's sailing, sailing, that's right. What about the last picture? Who can name the water activity here? That's right, it's water skiing, water skiing. Now, which one do you like to practice and why? Exercise number 2, read the story and decide if the sentences are true or false. Here, my dear students, we are going to read a story and decide which of these sentences are true and which are false. The first one, Yasser plays tennis, but Ahmad doesn't. 2. Yasser wants to try cave diving. 3. Ahmed's equipment is very heavy. 4. Ahmed feels cold in the water. Now, my dear students, read carefully and try to decide which one is true and which one is false. After reading, yes, number 1, Yasser plays tennis, but Ahmad doesn't. Yasser plays tennis, but Ahmad doesn't. Is it true or false? It's false. That's right. Why? Because both of them can play tennis. Number 2, Yasser wants to try cave diving. Is it true or false? That's right. It's false. Why? Because Ahmed wants to try cave diving. Not Yasser, but Ahmed. Number 3. Ahmed's equipment is very heavy. Ahmed's equipment is very heavy. Is it true or false? That's right. It's true. What about the last one? Ahmed feels cold in the water. False. Okay. Why? Because the water is warm. The water is warm. Now, after reading the text, let's answer some questions about this story. What is the text mainly about? It's about cave diving. The word afraid means adventurous, scared, happy, worried. What does it mean? It means scared. That's right. The pronoun they refers to. Look at this paragraph and try to decide. What does this pronoun they refer to? Yasser and the teacher, Ahmed and Yasser, Ahmed and his teacher, and the last one, the teacher and the two boys. Read carefully and decide. That's right, Ahmed and his teacher. Now let's answer the following questions. What is Ahmed good at? Ahmed is good at football, tennis, and swimming. That's right. Why does Ahmed Why does Ahmed hold a blue line? To follow his teacher and to show him where to swim. What does the cave look like? That's easy. It's quite dark. Let's move, my dear students, to the next lesson, Unit 2, Step 2, or Lesson 2, page 10. Let's start with studying some new vocabulary. Here, footballers play in a football pitch. Look at this picture. What can you see? It's a football pitch. Repeat after me. Pitch, pitch, pitch. What does it mean, pitch? It's an area painted with lines for playing particular sports, especially football. The next word. The football player has scored a goal. Repeat after me. Score, 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 score. Do you think the player will score a goal here? The next word. The referee gave a yellow card to the player. The referee gave a yellow card to the player. Repeat after me. Referee, referee, referee. This time the referee gave a red card to the player. A referee is a person who controls the match. Now let's revise our new vocabulary or words in our lesson. Test your memory. How many words can you remember? Look at the picture and say the word. What can you see in this picture? Pitch, that's right, excellent, pitch. The next one. Score, score. What about this one? Referee, that's right, referee. Now, my dear students, let's move to our exercises. Your students' book, page 10. Grammar in context, present simple. Today we are going to study present simple. Your student's book, page 10. We use the present simple tense to describe habits, daily routines, and facts. Let's read these examples to understand our rule today. The first one, I get up early every day. We go to the club every weekend. We go to the club every weekend. They play football on Fridays. You sleep early every night. Ali and Fahd travel to Dubai every summer. They have lunch at 2 o'clock. So, my dear students, we use the main verb with I, we, they, you, and the plural nouns. We use the infinitive. But here, he gets up early at 6 o'clock. She helps her mother daily. It likes milk. The sun rises in the morning. Naif studies English every Monday. She has a snack at 5. Here with he, she, it, and singular nouns, we add s or es to the verb. So, my dear students, we use the present simple tense to describe habits, daily routines, and facts. With pronouns I, we, they, you, and the plural nouns, we use the main verb, the infinitive, but with he, she, and it, we use s or es. Let's see and complete. Here, with he, she, and it, we add s to the verb. He dances, she dances, it dances. With final s, z, sh, ch, xo, we add es to the verb. He watches, she watches, it watches. If the verb ends with y preceded by a vowel, we add s to the verb. He plays, she plays, it plays. Here, the verb ends in y preceded by the letter a. He studies, she studies, it studies. Here we changed the letter y to I because it is preceded by a consonant. What about the negative form? In the negative form, we use the word don't and doesn't. We use don't with I, we, they, you, and the plural nouns, and we use he, she, doesn't with he, she, it, and singular nouns. Let's read these examples. I don't get up early every day. We don't go to the club daily. They don't play football on Fridays. You don't sleep early. Ali and Fahd don't travel to Dubai every summer. Here, with I, we, they, you, and the plural nouns, we use don't. But with he, she, it, and singular nouns, we use doesn't. He doesn't sleep early. She doesn't help her mother. It doesn't like milk. Ahmad doesn't live in Salwa. Don't forget, my dear students, in positive sentences, we use the main verb, the base verb, with I, we, you, they, but with he, she, it, we add s to the verb. And in the negative form, we use the two words, don't and doesn't. Don't with I, we, you, they, but doesn't with he, she, it. And don't and doesn't followed by the infinitive. Exercise number 3, grammar in context, present simple. Fill in the spaces with the present simple tense of the verbs between brackets. We want to fill in the spaces with the present simple tense of the verbs. Here, a footballer, read carefully please. As we said, we use the present simple for habits, like I get up early every day. Okay, we use the words often, always, sometimes, and every. And we use the present simple for facts. A dog has 4 legs. The earth moves around the sun. And in the negative form, we use don't and doesn't. Now, my dear students, read carefully and fill in the spaces with the present simple tense of the verbs between brackets. Let's answer. A footballer play space in a team of 11 players. That's right. Plays. We add s because a footballer is a singular subject. Footballers here, plural, not use. That's right. Don't use. We use don't in negative. Footballers don't use their hands to move the ball across the football pitch. They kick. That's right. We put the infinitive with they. They kick it with their feet. If a footballer kicks the ball into the goal, his team scores. That's right. 1 point. The team with the most points win. Yes, that's right, wins. The referee control. That's right, controls. He is a singular subject. Players, plural, not argue. Don't argue with the referee. If they do, the referee sends them off the football pitch. That's right. Here, a football player plays because it's one player, verb plus is. Footballers not use, this is negative, their hands to move the ball across the football pitch. Don't use, that's right, because they are more than a player. We use don't plus the verb in infinitive. They kick. That's right, kick, more than a player. If the footballer kicks the ball into the goal, his team scores. That's right, one team, verb plus is. The team with the most points wins because it's one team. The referee controls. One referee, it's singular. Players not argue, negative, don't. More than a player, we use the word don't plus infinitive. If they do, the referee sends. Because one referee here, we add s to the verb. Now, my dear students, write a short paragraph about your favorite sport activity, describing why you like it, when you practice it, and the benefits you get from it. Here, my dear students, we want to move to Unit 2, Lesson 1 in your workbook, page 15. We want to match the pictures with the sports. Look at these 6 pictures and try to match with these words: karate, canoeing, swimming, gymnastics, basketball, horse riding. Yes, karate is number A, is A. What about canoeing? Canoeing. That's right. It's D. D, that's right. Swimming. B. Gymnastics. F. Basketball. E. Horse riding. C. Now let's discuss together, my dear students, how to form a question in the present simple tense. We always start with the question word. What, where, when, what for things, where for a place, why for a reason or cause, followed by the word does with the singular subject like he, she, it, and singular nouns, and followed with do with the subject you, they, we, and plural nouns. After that, we put the main verb, the infinitive, play, like, brush, work, take, etc. Okay? Where does he play football? We start with the question word. After that, the auxiliary verb, do or does with singular, do with the plural, followed by the main verb. Here, WH question, do with I, you, they, we. After that, the main verb. Where do they live? But here, WH question, does with he, she, it, and the main verb or infinitive. What time does he wake up? What time does he wake up? Now, my dear students, we want to do as shown between brackets. Do as shown between brackets. Ahmed wakes up at 5 o'clock. We want to ask a question. My cousins live in the village. Ask a question. Nawal likes action movies. Make negative. We go to school on Fridays. Make negative. Here we enjoy shop in the avenues. Correct the verb. Let's see. The first one, Ahmed wakes up at 5 o'clock. That's right. When does Ahmed wake up? When does Ahmed wake up? We started with when, the question word, does because Ahmed is singular, and wake up is the main verb or the infinitive. The next one, my cousins live in the village. Where do your cousins live? Where do your cousins live? We use do after the question word because they are plural. Nawal likes action movies. Make negative. Nawal is singular, so we will use the word doesn't. Nawal doesn't like action movies. We go to school on Fridays. Yes, that's right. We don't go to school on Fridays. What about the correction of the verb shop? After enjoy, we add ing to the verb. So we can say we enjoy shopping in the avenues. Let's revise them again. Ahmed wakes up at 5 o'clock. Ask a question. That's right. When does Ahmed wake up? My cousins live in the village. It's about a place. Where does your cousins live? Nawal likes action movies. That's right. Nawal doesn't like action movies. Here we go to school on Fridays. We don't go to school on Fridays. We enjoy shop in the avenues. The correction of the verb is shopping. After enjoy, we add ing to the verb. Thank you, my dear students. Meet you in the next period, inshallah. Thank you and goodbye.